What is going on, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Wallace. I told you to be quiet. If you can't be quiet, then get out of my class. Because I saw Ali back here seizuring out. What is going on, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Wanda-san, back again with another YouTube tutorial. And today we're going to be looking at adjustment layers in Photoshop. We're going to be looking at 3 today, but there are 19, and I highly encourage you to play around with all of them instead of the 3 I teach you. Because that's what Photoshop is about. It's about experimenting. So the first thing we're going to look at is the curves adjustment layer right over here. And this is basically used to brighten pictures. You can target the shadows, you can target the highlights, or you can target a combination of both. So let's jump straight into it. So the first thing we're going to do is we have our picture open. We're going to unlock our picture by double-clicking the layer and hitting OK. Then, with our layer selected, we're going to duplicate it. There are 2 ways to do it. First way is to right-click and hit Duplicate Layer. But the pro way to do it is to just hit Control-J, and it'll automatically make whatever you're selected a duplicate layer. This also works for making selections with the pen tool or the magic wand tool. Okay, so now that we have our duplicate layer created, we're going to add an adjustment layer by going down to the icon down here, clicking it, and it opens up a drop up menu. And the first one we're going to use is the curves adjustment layer. So when we click this, it will automatically create a new adjustment layer, just like that. And it will give you a math problem, a slope, right? We're going to drag the middle of the slope to the left because all the information in this graph of this picture actually is on the left. So this means that the shadows are really prevalent in this picture. So we're just going to balance for that by dragging from the middle to the left, just like that. And so it will brighten up a mixture of the shadows and the highlights, but we don't want to do that. We want to make sure that when we brighten the picture, that the highlights are not overblown. So we'll just X this out for now, the properties menu. Now, a cool thing with adjustment layers is you can brush them out, you can clean them up. So to do that, we're going to use the brush tool. So we're going to go to the brush tool right over here. We're going to make sure we have a black brush equipped down here. Yes, black. And we're going to make sure our brush options are correct. We want to make sure the hardness is at 0%, and the size of the brush is appropriate for the size of the picture. So maybe around 400, 500 for this picture. And we're just going to brush out the overblown parts. Now it's important that you have this part of your layer selected, okay? This means that you have the adjustment layer selected, and we need to just brush out the overblown parts like this. And you really have to play around with the brush tool to clean it up to get the desired effect. But basically what we're doing is we're erasing, right? We're minimizing the effects of the curves adjustment layer. So we just want to clean up the parts where we don't want it to be overblown, like the glow right here. Oh, that's not good. Maybe right around here. We'll go right around my friend like that so she pops out more. Just like that. But again, right, it takes a lot of practice with the brush tool. Some parts like this are just too difficult to brush out. You can also use the gradient tool as well to create a more uniform eraser. So we'll go from the middle and out, and it will create a softer circle. All right, so for the next one, we're going to go ahead and look at the gradient adjustment layer. So again, we'll do the exact same process with the curves one. Unlock, Control-J to create a duplicate layer, and then we're going to hit adjustment layer and hit the gradient adjustment layer, just like that. Now, it's going to automatically put in a gradient over it. We don't want that. We want to pick our own colors. So to do that, we're going to click within the gradient picture, and down here we can pick the colors, these 2 boxes down here. So if you click on it, the color option will pop up, and we'll do, let's go purple over here. And let's go red over here. Let's try to match the original picture. We're just going to enhance the colors of the original picture. So just like that. And so we want a linear style gradient. So that means it will go from left to right. And we want to try to match the lights in this picture right here. Okay, looks good for now. So this is especially important for the gradient tool. You want to play around with the blending modes down here and the opacity and fill. So my friend can actually appear in the picture. So we'll just lower the opacity like this. And the fill, we'll just have to play around with it until we can get the right desired effect, right around 50. And just like that, right, we get a desired gradient adjustment layer. You can also play around with the blending modes. That'll add some extra effects to it as well, right? Pick one that matches the desired effect you're trying to go for. I don't want it to be too harsh, so I want to go for a color burn, just like that. And if you look at the original, we can see the effects are subtle but effective. All right, for the last one, we're going to be looking at Selective Color. And basically what that does is we can select for a color within the picture, and we can target it and change it to different colors. So same process. We're going to go down to Selective Color all the way at the bottom, and we have to choose which color we want to highlight. So we're going to have to look at the colors within the picture. A good color to target in this video is magenta, because there's a magenta light on my friend. So basically the Selective Color adjustment layer will allow you to either increase the intensity of the color or decrease it. So if we select for magenta and we decrease the percentage of it on the picture, it should desaturate. So let's see if that works right now. And wow, it does. Amazing. Cool. If we increase it, it'll make her super purple. But for the sake of this tutorial, let's take out the magenta color. So other ways you can use this is if someone has blue eyes, you can make their eyes purple or green. Just other examples of that. And that's about it. For the rest of the project, you are going to have to create something like this. So to do that, all you're going to do is you're going to right-click a layer, flatten the image, then drag out the picture, and drag this flattened layer onto your original canvas. But that's about it, guys. Good luck photoshopping out there, and make sure to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and buy my merch. Okay, you can find my merch on I'm cutting this part of the video out. I don't know where I'm going with this, so I'll see you guys later in the next one. Goodbye.